The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions for more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They're going to run it. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Garcia. Catch is made down the middle. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the back. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Johnson.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Arizona has now moved into the red zone. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field, it's Garcia. The pocket breaking down. slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Check this call on 1st and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, this is the risky call to be this close to the end zone and come up with a tricky play here. Thought I'd see a little bit more of a conventional approach from the offensive coordinator. Now, don't get me wrong. It works out. They get some positive yards. Let's see if they can punch it into the end zone.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Will try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, App State.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Fighting him off. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the sophomore making an impact play.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass this time. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the tackle is made for the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Receiver in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now the important point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The backs got it. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Trying to find some room. It's Jones. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to throw. It's Glenn. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this one will be fair caught. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running play called on 3rd and short. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking to pass. It's Garcia. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Boston College. Made the defense look slow that time.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Hand off to the back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And this one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Glenn. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Yankee blue.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And they get him down after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Back to throw. It's Glenn. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for a gap. It's Jones. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his man. It's Jones. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. On the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Boston College. This offense really clicking. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
325, ready.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Garcia. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Johnson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He picks up the first down, tackle at the 37.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
He's moving out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Scanning the field, it's Garcia. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down and goal upcoming. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Dropping back, it's Garcia. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. So after the touchdown, they'll go for two to get within a field goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And this is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. It's a defense. You got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Looking to throw it deep. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. They'll run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. They'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
On the run, it's Johnson. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Well, the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. He's going to hand this off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, what a big run here by this running back. Coming into this drive, my mind was thinking, what are they going to call here to try to get into field goal range to potentially tie this game up? But where they are now, I think the next question is, can they get a touchdown here to win it?
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. No problem, knocks it right through. And we're all tied up now. So here comes our first play of overtime.
Here we go. Three go.
Looking to throw. It's Glenn. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The offense starts with a short field. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. To jump in front in OT. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Will he score here? And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win? And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And he knocks through the PAT. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime.
2-9 Philly. Slide 22.
Handoff in a single back formation. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
On the run, it's Johnson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Got space, looking to score. tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense facing second and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And the extra point goes up and good. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Trying for a pick six to win the game. Going the other way, can they stop him? No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.